Evening everybody, Alan here with Rail Spike this time, as I promised in my last video. First of all, the one thing that everybody says, which I now found out is true about this figure, is that when you hold them by either end, they slump in this mode. See? Watch us, go ahead. It slumps. No matter which end. Oh, that one's a little bit better, but this end has more weight. Now, this is Rail Spike, the leader of the Team Bullet Train. Now, right off the bat, I love this train right here. I just love it because it's the stereotypical, the one you see in every single video you've seen of a bullet train. It's like this nice smooth one right here that can run like the bullet. This is the train of the 500 series. Now, as you can obviously tell, just like my other two trains, this one is a Hasbro due to the big red Autobot symbol and non-translucent windows, which I did not like one bit. Now, as a train, he's really good. This guy's a really good train. Now, I have to kind of agree with what everybody says about this guy's the most rounded figure. He really is. Is just that the only thing that really irks me is that when you transform him to robot mode, his chest plate or the head of Rail Racer does not stand as shown in the pictures, in the actual toy pictures. It might have been a prototype or just a car version, I don't know. Anyway, his character bio, he is the oldest, as I said in my last one. He is often called old timer. He has the I've been there, I've seen this, I've seen done that voice. Is very experienced and is very coordinated. Well, actually, all the bullet trains are very coordinated. He makes up as being the leader of the bullet trains. He really does. What's the word? He really holds the teams together. He really holds the team together, and he also makes an excellent leader for the bullet trains. He's not the greatest leader like Optimus Prime is, but he is great for a good, sub-team leader. Really is. Anyway, well, actually, that's all I can pull from R.I.D. from what I've seen so far. I don't know if he has any flaws or weaknesses or anything like that. But anyway, back to the toy. Of course, like I've showed in the Rapid Run Midnight Express video, all their guns make their hitches, and that's the first part of the transformation. Because the Transformers guy, you just separate the legs a little bit and pull that straight out. Take them down for a second. Then you just push that down, pull that up, and there's a handle right here. You just do that. See, it'll come all the way out. There you go. And there's the gun. Now it's supposed to light up, but when I got it, the batteries are dead. So, see, no lights up, nothing whatsoever. Put that down, put him back up. Now to first transform him, you instantly just pull it like so. Now pulling it is very easy, but now trying to push it back in is kind of hard. Again, it's one of those you got to be tough but gentle things. Anyway, you spin these around, pop the feet down, and you pop the heels up just like in every other train. Pull them like this, make a little skirtsy. Then you separate the nose cone. Now see, this is the actual Rail Racer head. See? It's the actual Rail Racer head, but we're not going to use it right now. Now we just split the legs, because this is how the head locks in place and not flaps all over the place. Because see, and this one, and as soon as you bring this head up, because this is not, see, watch, ready? As soon as you bring it up, Rail Spike's real head pops up. Anyway, you just put it like that. That little thing will not lock in place by the other two. Spin his head around. His little arm flaps down. Ta-da. Like so. Like so. And you just put the gun in his hand. And there you got Rail Spike. Now this figure, since his legs are the arms of Rail Racer, this guy has a lot of posability features, especially since the arms can do this, what I wanted to do, the little arm move thingy. His posability just goes through the roof. Now, he's not as posable as Classic's Mirage. He's almost 100% posable, and you can put him in any pose you can think of. Anyway, you can move the leg forward, all the way up, doing a kicking his other head, all the way down. Can move it to the side like this, because that's this part featured in Rail Racer. Can move, of course, thanks to transformation like this, so it gives more to the posability. And of course, you saw the arms. The head is on a ball joint. Like I said, I accidentally popped this guy's head off. You know, pop it off. See, it's on a ball joint. Actually, if I can, that's actually a good close up of his head. See, the top. Now, what I've seen in all of them is that the top of their heads is supposed to be somewhat similar to the train modes. Now, his is very close. His is almost 100% there. Midnight Express is his ways off, and Rapid Runs is almost there. I mean, almost there, almost there. Anyway, you can put him like in a random pose, like this. Oh, his arm fell like that. See, like that, or some other corny poses that Hasbro likes to pose him in. But the one thing is, I pose these guys several times in their single modes like this, their single robot modes, and they don't really look as good just standing there. I mean, granted, yes, the poses I put them in are kind of good, but they don't just like, they're just not standing there that good. Oh yeah, almost forgot about the missile pods. The missile pods he uses in the series, I think, almost like 3 times. Right there. Missile pod 1, missile pod 2. Right there. I got that light on. Oh, that's from the screen. Alright. I'm at loss for words. I've completely forgotten what I was going to say about this guy. Even though I got 2 minutes left. Oh yeah, ratings. Thanks to his multi-pose ability, he instantly gets a 9. Barely a 9. 10 is like Mirage. that's the only Transformers figure I've gotten so far that rates a 10. Is Mirage, because the way he transforms, he turns it to almost 100% posability. He's a 9. Good Solid almost makes it 9. And his vehicle mode. Yep. Sorry about that, everybody. I had to answer my door, and it was my sister. Anyway, in his vehicle mode, I don't have time for this, but his vehicle mode gets an 8.5. I'm not really because they're just trains. They can link together. That's the most they can do. I like a vehicle where you can do a lot of. A good example of that is like Cybertron Optimus Prime. He's a good vehicle mode you can do a lot with. And same thing with any of the triple changers. Any of them would be fine. But anyway, back to the story. That's pretty much it. Thanks, my sister. I'm out of words. Well, this is Alan with Rail Spike, and I'll be right back with the big dude Rail Racer. See you in a minute.